Brian Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan.
Brian Little.
Japan.
Ryan Little.
Japan. No! First one? First one? Oh, no! Come on! Come on! No, 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 he's still alive! He's still alive! No! Oh, God! Come here. Eat. Get rid of it! I'm spectating. No, I got knocked out! Eric coming in like every night. Light him up.
Jack it up.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Shiny! 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 We have to get Merlin. We have to get Merlin. What is it? What is it? What is it? Water orb! I have this! Done. Tabby, go. Oh! Oh my God!
You know what the stakes are for this.
What? I see for the
Our
count?
marriage.
Oh no. Mic check, mic check. Hold on. Let's see. Mic check. Mic check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Mic check, mic check. Check 2, 1, 2. Are we back up? Okay, okay, all right. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. All right. I was like, what happened? Alright, make sure we're live here. Close that. And we're good there. And we go back here. Okay. Alright, we're good. Woo! Hello, everybody! Yo, it's your boy James. We are here. Let me make sure the TV is good. I'm running a little late because do you guys want me to tell you why I'm running late? You guys want me to put yes in the chat if you want me to tell you why I was running late. Put yes. You can do yes. Alright, why was James running late? Prestos! With the gifted Mimby over on YouTube. Oh my gosh. He said, who said nah? Was that Dylan? I was waiting for somebody. It would be Dylan. Thank you, Frestos, to the gifted Mimby. Welcome to Patronus Squad if you just got it from Frestos. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll tell you. That is because I had to drive 45 minutes to get this bad boy. Let me see, is it glare? There we go. This bad boy. This dropped Monday. I want to say, yeah, May the 4th. May the 4th. And I forgot. Fine, I guess. And I forgot it was a thing. And so I was up this early, and I was like, "Ooh, let me try the new butterbeer stuff." So the orders were already in, and so I had to get a 2 o'clock one. So we're gonna try it live with you guys later on in the stream. But that is why I had to drive 45 minutes. I hope it's worth it. I don't know. Butterbeer on stuff could be hit or miss. My daughter had those last night. Hey, Rumos, was it good? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm worried. So yeah, we're gonna be trying those later in the stream. So I thought butterbeer was a drink. It is, but they're putting it on everything, Ezio. Also, Ezio, how hyped are you for Black Flag? Where did it come from? Cinnabon. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, Cinnabon. The only Cinnabons we have local are the ones in the malls. I don't think they have like a store. So yeah, I had to go all the way to the mall. All the malls are like closed around here, so I think we only got like 2 or 3. So yeah, Cinnabon. They have a 12 count. I was like, what? So I was like, I'll do 6. I was going to do 1, but I know the boys will want some. So I was like, you know what? I'll do 6. Because there's no way I'll be able to eat all that. She said it was good. I didn't try it. Okay. Butterbeer is the Wizarding version of... Yeah. You know, that is correct. I think that's a direct quote from the Wizarding World PR team. Butterbeer is literally pumpkin spice, but the Wizarding World. More Marauders! Hey! What is good? How are you, mate? Bro, I am so glad you are here, because we are going to talk about this post that is not a big deal to some, is a big deal to your boy, and I have reasons why. What's up, Last Marauders? Well, I guess I'm making a trip to the mall to get a box. Yeah. Well, I don't know if Sue will be able to make it, but I'll definitely try it here. I would love to get her thoughts. Maybe I'll bring in the boys. We'll all try it before the stream ends. So
What's good, James? Zach, what's good? How you been, man? I have been good. Busy, knocking out stuff, celebrating birthdays, taking care of business. Had to renew my license. Had to get the car inspected. Had a doctor's appointment for my eye surgery I'm gonna have coming up. Yeah. How much was the 12-pack? The 12-pack was like a little bit over $30-some. This was like 28, 20. So the 12 might be more cost efficient, if that's a word, the 12-pack, but that's just too much. I don't do sugar that much anyway, outside of like a Slurpee or something. So yeah, it might be too rich for my taste. Hey, Dark Angel, what is good? Over on Twitch, you had one of the renew your license birthdays. Yes, Micah, that is exactly what I did. Since it's modern Ubisoft, I mostly don't care. Don't have a Series X to play it. Oh, it looks good. It looks good. That looks good. Kyle, what is good? Good to see you. And good to see all of you guys. Yo, this your boy James over XpectoGO, bringing you guys the latest and greatest in Hogwarts Legacy, Harry Potter content. And today, we're going to be talking more about Hogwarts Legacy and what their new post they posted yesterday could mean, if it's something, why it's something, why it could not be something, and deflating and poo-pooing all the Rita Skeeter stuff that's going around lately regarding the game. So we're going to be talking about all of that. Hope you guys are excited. Hope you guys are hyped. Sherry with the first time chat with the hi. I'm sorry, not Sherry. Yeah, it is Sherry. The first time chat, what is good? Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for joining us over on Twitch. And if you're over on YouTube joining us, be sure to drop a like. It helps the video reach others like yourself who might be interested in these topics, especially with more and more Hogwarts Legacy 2 posts are coming about nowadays. I want to say we kind of started it off a little bit, but yeah, I was on the YouTube side, but decided to go on Twitch. Hey, I'm not mad at it for sure. Love it. Hey, sub on YouTube and follow on Twitch. It really helps. Hello, James. Glad I'm able to catch the stream for a bit. Hey, we as well are super glad you're here, Samantha. It's been a minute. I know you've been busy. So, yeah, there's a lot of misinformation going out there. And we're going to poo-poo that, but also put in some of our speculation, which is what we do best over here at XpectoGO, especially on Visiting Wednesdays. So we're going to have some fun. Did you think we'll get a trailer this year for Hogwarts Legacy 2? I actually do think so. It was one of the first to throw that idea out there as well. Nikki Angie, what is good? Pick anything. Patronum! Hey, Dark. Followed the channel over on Twitch. Let's go. Did you pick anything good on Free Comic Book Day? Gabe, I'm sorry. Gabe, I got all of this. I forgot to post it. I got this. I got some of these. I got some good stuff. I forgot to post my haul. I haven't been in Discord because I got a new phone and I forgot to log into it. So I keep seeing posts about a release date being in July 2026. I'm like, nah, yeah. But thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Appreciate you. Expecto trailer. Oh man, I missed it. When is Free Comic Book Day? Free Comic Book Day is always the first Saturday in May. So that was this past weekend. And then, of course, May the 4th be with you was on Monday. Revenge of the 5th was yesterday alongside Cinco de Mayo. So, yeah. May has always been, like, the start of summer for me. We always get, like, good movies coming in May, summer blockbuster stuff, so. And I got some more stuff with the kids. The kids got their own stuff, so, yeah. All of those were for free outside of, like, 10. So, yeah, I know where to go. We're getting an unboxing. That's a lot. I'll show you some of the comics. But we got to talk about this. So let's get some yo's in the chat. We're going to talk about this Hogwarts Legacy post, and we'll have some fun with it. I hope you guys are into it. I hope you guys are excited. Oh, bro, are people using? Bro, I think people are using my post. I'll show you guys. I'll show you. We got yo's in the chat. Chica! What's up, Corgi Chica? Send love to Corgi Dad and the little one. Hope you are swell. Thanks for being here. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get into it. We got yo's in the chat. Let's get you guys into the latest and greatest.
And I'm Sue.
And we are XpectoGO. We got the latest and greatest. The latest and greatest.
Ryan Little.
Alrighty, Daddy. Also, Chica, I don't know if you just got here, but I need your opinion. I don't know if you tried these yet, but this is a thing. And I just picked them up today. So, yeah. We're going to be trying them later. They're using your post. You are original. Bro. I need to find a Cinnabon. Yeah. That's why it took me like 40 minutes to get it. Funny enough, the Merlina is the name. Merlina playthrough is still up. Like, we haven't touched that file because we plan on coming back to it. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts, Corgi Chica. But anyway, we got to talk about this right quick. No, this is not going to be right quick. This is going to be the entire thing. James really is the latest and greatest. Okay, so yesterday, Hogwarts Legacy posted on, let me turn the music, posted on X, across all their socials, but X specifically, and I'll show you why this is a big deal. A best hits story-wise regarding Isidore Morganach, right? And I was like, wait, what? Where does this come from? Like, it came out of nowhere. So I'll play it for you guys, and then we're going to talk about it.
Miss Isadora Morganach, your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands.
Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. But I can give you peace.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora.
It is a source of strength. Imagine the good we could do. What are you doing?
Everything is much worse than I feared. Isadora hasn't stopped.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Okay. So Isadora featured
Morganach,
in the
your
new
ability.
Hogwarts Legacy just post, right? You know, cool. No big, people are like, no big deal, whatever, you know, it's cool. But what caught my attention not only was the video contents, but the ancient magic is not something to be trifled with. Now, again, we'll talk more about that. So I'm going to go into reason number one why I think this could be something, all right? Especially if you're following on X. If you look at their last post, the last post was like a week ago, talking about the Butterbeer season, right? Cool. Before that was December 18th, when the game was free on Epic, on GTX Plus, I believe, or whatever. Like, that was it. Before that, it was just a random post. And then some patch notes in October. But we hadn't really seen anything this year on X. Now, they've been more consistent with their post on Instagram and even, I want to say TikTok. But this came out of nowhere if you've been following the page on X. And I think they have more followers on X than they might on the other platforms. And so my question is, why are we posting this type of trailer on X now when we really haven't posted anything? Also, again, reason number one, they haven't really posted anything on X, so I think this could be a sign of trying to get some consistency. Reason number two, I think could be a big deal, is this caption. Ancient magic is not to be trifled. Is not something to be trifled with. Ancient magic, I think, is going to be a big deal when it comes to the sequel. It's how we ended the game. The decision to whether use ancient magic and reveal it to the world, wizarding world, or keep it hidden or keep it secret, thus the Keeper's decision because of what happened with Isidora Morganach. I.e., ancient magic is not something to be trifled with. That's the lesson we kind of learned, or basically learned, at the end of the first game. And so for them to feature this in a recent post that they haven't made any posts specifically on X, more posts on Instagram and TikTok, this could mean something. Reason number three, I think this ties so well into the story that I think we're going into in the sequel, and they know, or at least I hope they're aware of, the bombarding of false information regarding Hogwarts Legacy's timeline. So I think this post knocks out three things. One, hey, we're about to get our marketing going. We're going to try to be consistent with our posts, especially on X when you haven't posted since December, really. Two, reminding people the story. Why ancient magic is a big deal, because it's going to be a big deal in the sequel. Thus, ancient magic is nothing to be trifled with. Possible story themes we'll be playing around with in the sequel, thus showing what happened with Isidora and how that was the main story for the first game. Yes, Seb was part of it. Yes, we were part of it. But the main story was the Keepers and Isidora and the lessons we learned from that to help us make our decision whether to reveal ancient magic or keep it secret leading into the sequel. And then number three, hope Cody's been paying attention, and anybody in the marketing and PR or social media over at Avalanche Software, to all the false rumors and leaks and posts talking about Hogwarts Legacy 2 being in the 1990s. This post kind of, if you're reading into it like I always do, this post could solidify we're in the 1800s still, not in the 1990s, as a lot of people are saying, because they don't know lore and don't understand that the sequel and the Harry Potter series can tie into it and not be in the same timeline. So I think this post did those three things, if you're reading too much into it, which is what we always do here over at XpectoGO every Wizarding Wednesday. And even with the 1800s timeline type thing, somebody commented on my post on Instagram saying that Jason Anthony, the voice of, obviously, he's a Sorting Hat, Rookwood, Benz, Nearly Headless Nick, so forth and so on, had said that the sequel, or something to the extent that the sequel is still in the 1800s. So again, I think that's what this post specifically kind of did. Reminding people Isidora may be still around somewhere in another portrait. Yes! Isidora could be still around. I think it could be more so of, again, ancient magic is not something to be trifled with. Maybe we start trifling in the sequel, since we're the prominent person who can use ancient magic that we know of. And so I think all of this comes together perfectly. So you don't think the new game is going to tie into the new HBO series directly? Zach, no, I do not. No. And I think it can. Just use Dumbledore. All you got to do is use Dumbledore or ancient magic. It can tie directly. Let me rephrase that. It will tie directly because that's what WB said they want to do. Let me bring up the image. They want the sequel, Hogwarts Legacy 2, and the HBO series to tie in together narratively. So yes, it will tie directly into it, just not the way all you guys think it will. Well, not all you guys. Not the way the general public thinks it will. You don't need to have the timeline. It doesn't have to be in the same timeline. It doesn't. Dumbledore is going to arrive in 1892. The game takes place in 1890. The first game took place in 1890. The second game, if they're continuing this trilogy, which is how they set it up in the first place, I think. Second game's 1891, third game's 1892, which is when Dumbledore arrives. Boom, there's your connection right there. We have influence on Dumbledore. It's the reason he's so powerful with our help, blah, 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 blah. We teach him about ancient magic, which is why he knew that Lily used ancient magic against Voldemort when she sacrificed herself to protect Harry, and thus is the reason why Dumbledore decided to leave Harry with the Dursleys, because of his understanding of ancient magic and understanding the blood of Lily is still there. It's still remnants of it. So I'm going to keep Harry around the Dursleys, even though he's going to have a horrible life. It's the best protection for him. How would he know all of that ancient magic? Well, obviously he's a studious student when he was at Hogwarts, and he was obsessed with power with him and Grindelwald. But you can throw in our character who can use ancient magic. You can throw us in as a mentor for Dumbledore. There's your connection right there. All you need is Dumbledore to say something in the series, whether in the first season all the way through the sixth season before he passes away. Like, it's not that hard. You don't need to uproot an entire story to connect the series to the game. Like, I don't understand why people keep saying it's in the 1890s. Oh, I thought it was going to tie to Harry Potter. Yes, it's going to. This is what they wrote. This is from Paul Tassi over at Forbes from WB. Hogwarts Legacy 2 update with a surprising link to the Harry Potter HBO show. That doesn't mean they're changing the entire Harry Potter story. I mean, Hogwarts Legacy story. Because keep in mind also, Avalanche Software is aware that people like Seb. People, well, also hate Seb, but people like Seb, or at least obsessed with him. People liked Ominous. People liked the new professors. People liked playing as their character. They're not going to change all of that. If they do, they do. But there's other ways to connect it. And I made a short video about that. Check us out on Instagram and, of course, on YouTube. But, like, people just don't know lore. People just don't understand narratively how it can connect. And so, yeah. Teach 10 spells to Dumbledore. Like, bro, you could do so much. They removed the specific year from the game because I believe they didn't realize the game could be tied to Dumbledore. Maybe they don't have they don't have the license to Dumbledore. No, they have it now. I promise you, Ghost Step, they have it now. They have it now. A couple of people I had heard from Avalanche had said it was initially kind of like, hey, you can play with the world and some of the other stuff and hint at it, but you can't use some of the characters, which is why we have the keepers instead of the founders. Now, if WB and Wizarding World are smart, they give Avalanche Software anything they want. Anything they want. We knock over a pillar in Hogwarts Legacy is knocked over in the show centuries later. Yeah. So, like, that's what I think this post honestly did for
Hasn't spoken.
like so many people. Also, keep in mind, Epic just announced that you can download the game for free. And so you're reminding people who haven't played the game, or at least introducing people who haven't played the game. And that's why, because somebody had said that in my post. And I was like, yeah, maybe they're making this post because the game's free on Epic, you know, maybe to promote that. But why not just make a post about that? Why would you spoil the story of Hogwarts Legacy to people who are downloading the game on Epic? Or maybe reminding people of the story who plan on downloading it on Epic, and maybe they want to revisit it. Because a lot of people were like, I'm going to be upfront with you. A lot of people in my post were like, bro, I don't remember half of this. A lot of people. Let me go to my post, actually. A lot of people. And I had even said, like, Hogwarts Legacy 2 tease. A bunch of people responded to it, blah, blah, blah. And then I had even made a quote post. This blew up. I got like 2.3K people liking it. We had like almost just over 400,000 views of my post talking about Hogwarts Legacy 2 tease. There's Becky right there with stuff. But this right here was funny. I've 100% the game when it came out, and I can't remember seeing any of this. And that's why I said exactly, it's a good reminder to those who've completed the game of the story that could continue in the sequel. So yeah, I think there's a lot of like reasons why this post could be a big deal than a lot of people realize. And again, as a professional Niffler hole theory crafter, Merlin conspiracy theorist myself, who's been doing this since 2001 in regards to Hogwarts Legacy, I tend to take stuff and just run with it. I was a running back in high school and fullback in college. But I think this could be a thing. If it's not, it's not, like, moving on. But what's funny is people like Gaming Bible is quoting my, or at least referencing my quote tweet. This was like 9 hours ago. It's widely suspected that Hogwarts Legacy's long-awaited sequel may be unveiled at next month's Summer Games Fest, and Avalanche is only adding fuel to the fire. This is a prominent rumor / theory by a lot of people posting after my post. And going down, Avalanche studio behind, blah, blah, blah. The theory held by many is that Hogwarts Legacy will launch in early 2027. It's not. There's no way. If it does, it does. I honestly think there's a less than 30% chance it's going to launch early 2027. I think so. That's too close to when the show will end, and the cross marketing just doesn't make sense. So anyway, but they all got this from me. They all got this from my post, which blew up, and these guys reposted it. But anyway, it fits what Warner CEO said about this, something I pointed out in my thread. You can see why some of Games Fest theories have surfaced, blah, blah, blah. Again, something I talked about, getting our first trailer in 2026, something I said back in November of 2025, but whatever, don't give me any credit. Blah, blah, blah. They were talking about PlayStation. This is something Luke Stevens was talking about in regards to a PlayStation State of Play and Avalanche software and Hogwarts Legacy 2 being there. But anyway, they go on. A 30-second montage of the clips was shared, official caption. Ancient magic is not something to be trifled with. While the Hogwarts Legacy account has posted clips of this nature before, this one is highly unusual. They wouldn't know that unless they read all the comments. The last clip, which is something I talked about October 25, talking about the story-wise, but again, that's like 7 months ago. But then they go into like literally stealing my word for word, bar for bar. What's most telling about this clip, though, is it touches upon Hogwarts Legacy's conclusion, in which players had to choose what to do with ancient magic. I literally said that in the caption of this post, talking to people. And like, I'm like, they're not. I don't even. They're not giving me any credit. They would not know this. I promise you this. Gaming Bible, seeing their previous post, they would not know this. But anyway, at the end of the first outing, players can contain ancient magic for good or unleash ancient magic for evil at the ending. It's not for good or evil. Again, they don't know what they're talking about, which is why they're using my quotes. I literally said this yesterday and they're using it. It wasn't for good or for evil. It was just reveal it or keep it secret because ancient magic is nothing to be trifled with. So they don't know what they're doing. But anyway, assumedly this will factor into what happens in the next game's decision majorly affects the intentions and character of the game's protagonist. Again, something we've been saying for a long time. If you choose the good ending, you become somewhat the savior of the Wizarding World. This is a lie. If you choose the you can glow red with newly absorbed power. Oh, they clearly did not play the game. Anyway, it is possible that Hogwarts Legacy encounters reminding us of the sequences of the events and the signals to come, in other words, in continuation of the story. Again, what I said in the comments over here, one of the bigger comments, Hogwarts Legacy 2 story tease. I have like the biggest comment one of the biggest comments under there. This one has like 556, but this is not even associated with it. Like, I have the biggest comment under this post. Again, they clearly are just taking what I'm saying and reading what I posted. But anyway, this makes me so mad. And then they say fans seem to think so. Not even quote tweeting what we said. Hogwarts Legacy 2 story tease. That is, again, literally what I said. I can't even go back to the right spot. That is literally what I said right here. Hogwarts Legacy 2 story tease. But they're not going to give you boy any credit. They're not going to give you boy any credit. And then there must be an active reason for the reason to be active for the franchise again. Added another. The guy teasing Hogwarts Legacy 2. This tweet could mean precisely nothing, but as Summer Game Fest approaches, it's just 1 month's time. Speculation is only going to grow all the more prevalent. So they couldn't even give your boy like anything. They couldn't even like they just quoted me. They couldn't give your boy anything. But they'll quote the person who posted this whack messing around in the Chamber of Secrets. But anyway, so it's going around. It's going around. I think there was one post. Yeah, that was Gaming Bible. There was another one like a couple of hours ago as well. But a lot of these recent Hogwarts Legacy news stuff is based off of my previous tweet about the connection between Cody being hired and why this means we will start to get some activity regarding marketing for the sequel in some way, shape, or form. I tied the video capture artist to the community manager job. I actually applied for the community manager job, so I knew more about it than a lot of people thought I was aware of. And then on top of what JB Perret said and all of these things, like I was the one that posted all of this, and now these blog sites who initially gave me credit for it, now they're running with it as their own stuff. And it's like a revolving cycle, because then you have this Hogwarts Legacy 2 rumors, story possibly tied to the new Harry Potter HBO series. It's not possibly. It is tied. Like, WB confirmed it. Potential reveal at Summer Games Fest because of what I said, and aiming for 2027 release because of what I said. Even though my release window is late 2027, early 2028. So they can have all of 2027 marketing. 2026 is going to be marketing for the Harry Potter TV show. 2027, Wizarding World-wise, they're going to keep it for the sequel. And if it's earlier, it's earlier. But it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And what's frustrating is, and like, it's something I remember Chandler having to deal with this when the first game released. And why I'm trying to help combat it now. Chandler had to deal with the Quidditch, the multiplayer and the Wizard's Chest rumors. Because everybody was saying Hogwarts Legacy is going to be, the first one, is going to be multiplayer, it's going to have Quidditch, and it's going to have Quidditch, multiplayer, and the games, Wizard's Chess. Funny enough, this is what's being like talked about now. And so, like, it's so crazy. Let me see. People are saying, well, this is in the first game. Blah, blah, blah. This is literally all footage from the first game. All footage from the first game. Duh. WB not doing story expansions of Hogwarts Legacy is a fumble. This is from the first game. Part 2 might be set in the era of Harry Potter or the Deathly Hallows brothers. Like, where would you get that from? And I just put based on what the sequel connected to the show, and there was no response. Like, this is what Cody's going to have to deal with. This is what Hogwarts Legacy 2 marketing is going to have to deal with. This is what the PR, social media is going to have to deal with. Let me see. Dude called me a name, and I just like, yo. I mean, you can see I spammed the same message over and over because people kept giving me the same message. Clutching at straws here, always. Let me see. Where was the other one? Why not a medieval game? I love that comment. I would love that. Let me see. This is from the first game. I was like, bro, like, I think it should be the main tag list in the sequel. First thing I thought was the sequel. Shout out to Mike. There's a lot of people just talking about, definitely cooking something. There's a lot of people just talking about, oh, I thought this was about the first game. I mean, I thought the sequel is based in Harry Potter. And I was just like, bro, like, it's not. It's not. Like, even on my videos, even in the comments during the live streams, well, no, the game is going to be based on Harry Potter. I was like, bro, where are y'all getting this from? If it's based off of it being connected to the show, you guys don't understand. And this is where I start to understand social media and just the internet as a whole. There's very few people who have original thoughts. It's just very few people who have original thoughts. They just regurgitate what they think is the truth and then is surprised when somebody says something other than. And it takes a person like myself or the actual official account to remind people, like, bro, like, the game is set in the 1800s. Like, it's not 1900s. It's still 1800s. Like, so it's just been crazy. And again, like, all these leaks and stuff that's coming out, like, nobody said that the sequel would be released simultaneously with the series. Like, nobody said that. Nobody has said that. How does that even make sense? Maybe marketing would be released simultaneously with the show. But nobody wants to, if I'm WB, if I'm Wizarding World, if I'm Paramount, let's just talk business. This doesn't make sense for me at all from a marketing standpoint. Because they overlap. They overlap. They're both Wizarding World. Yes, one's a game. Yes, one's a streaming show. But the game being promoted takes away eyes from the show. You're going to mess with the viewership for the show. And vice versa. You're going to mess with the viewership and the possible sales of the game. Like, I don't understand why people don't understand this. And they're journalists. They're supposed to have some understanding of marketing in some way, shape, or form. And even then, people will still run with a false narrative, James. It's just like times are in, yeah. At the end of season 1, Dumbledore would be 99 years old or 100. Yeah. Hey, Lizzie, what's up? Like, this is crazy. This is crazy to me. And, like, this leak right here, this is based off of a Twitter post from this guy right here, who says nothing. And like, it's Hogwarts Legacy 2 to be announced soon. Pegged for release next year. What's your source? Like, where's the source? Like, at least this one, they reference me. At least this one, the XpectoGO account crafted a convincing argument for what it means for Avalanche Software just hiring a new community manager for Hogwarts Legacy. At least they mentioned me. And they said a convincing argument, which this is what I do. Could the plans of connecting the game, though, to the show, been changed? Is it possible WB backtracked on that idea? Maybe. The last we heard about it was back in, 2024, 2025? Could be. Hey, Critter, you would think they would boost each other, but now you're battling for attention. Something Asha Sharma, the CEO of Xbox, said when it comes to their games. She said she's the new CEO of Xbox. She took over for Phil Spencer. And she said that games are no longer just dealing or battling against other games for attention. They're battling against social media, internet, streaming, all of these things. And I took that to heart because obviously as a content creator, does my content warrant anybody pulling their eyes away from a show that they're interested in? Or would my content, especially with my demographic, Wizarding World fans, Harry Potter fans, maybe even a little bit of gaming fans, would that, kind of mesh or kind of headbutt with other genres, other platforms, other mediums? And so you would think a streaming show and a game have nothing to do with each other, and you would be right to a certain degree because obviously these are two different mediums. But at the end of the day, these platforms, the algorithm, are all battling one thing. They're trying to get retention. They're trying to get attention from you. And I just think, yeah, the show's going to be weekly if they stick with a every Sunday type release like they do most of HBO shows. Then, yeah, you watch it and you can then play the video game, or whatever, or talk about the video game or marketing or whatever. But this doesn't last long, the show. What's so good about releasing the show weekly is you can once the show releases, you have a whole week to talk about it, to theorize about it, to get hyped about it, to market it, to let the internet do what it does, which is run with information and do whatever they want. And if they're running with information after the show just released, it doesn't make sense for the game Hogwarts Legacy 2 to drop right after the show. People are still excited about what the show happened. People could be theorizing about what's going to happen in the sequel. Obviously we know, but how it would look, what they set up, what changes they made from the first season that they could make in the second season. All of these things. All of these videos and podcasts and everything under the sun, medium-wise, talking about the show is taking retention, taking attention away from the game. So it doesn't make sense for both of them to release simultaneously once one ends, the other one's out. You're dealing with a marketing cycle. This would be the marketing cycle. What up, Joel? This is the marketing cycle. If we're getting a early 2027 release, as they said earlier, as the rumors, and mind you, when I say something, I have references, or I'll let you know it's speculation. All of these other people are just making posts, and they say it's reported. Reported by that person. That's why it's reported. But anyway, if it's going to be an early 2027 release, do we not remember how the marketing was for the first game? It was all year. It was the entire year. From March 2022 when we got the State of Play to February 2023 when we got the first release. It was an entire year of nonstop stuff. Nonstop. How many trailers? How many posts? We were anticipating posts every Wednesday or Thursday. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Like, do people just not remember how it was? And I wouldn't fault anybody if they didn't. This is my job. Like, it is what it is. It was an entire year, though. As a person who was involved in every aspect, reported on everything, it was an entire year. Which means if the game's released in early 2027, they need to start their marketing now. That's not happening now. It's not. We haven't even got the first trailer. They're focused on the TV show right now. Wizzy World's focused on the TV show. WB's focused on the TV show. WB's promoting Batman. Lego Batman Legacy of Dark Knight, which is coming out like in a couple of days or 2 weeks or whatever. What are we talking about? Like, people just post stuff, whatever other person says and says as news without thinking. Like, what are we talking about? Anyway. It's just so fresh. And the thing is, like, I can't fault the casual viewer who, like, on Instagram scrolling, TikTok scrolling, YouTube scrolling. Oh man, somebody said we're getting a post on X saying we're going to get, rumor says we're going to get something in Summer Games Fest. Cool. I'll be looking out for that. And then they keep scrolling. So now that's deposited in their memory bank. So if anybody says anything contrary, wait, what? I thought we were going to get something in Summer Games Fest. Did they back out? Is it delayed again? Like, this is what happens now. Because of fake news. They probably don't want people, muggles, to confuse the series and game. That too. Get them DMX. I think it'll be Christmas 2027, early 2028. That's literally my prediction. That was literally my prediction I made in January. That was literally my prediction I made in January. I think Christmas 2027, because we get the TV show Christmas 2026. So a year later, we get the sequel 2027. I think that would be cool. So yeah, we live in the world of false information, AI, and fake news. Yeah. What about the elephant in the room? They promised us an event, a live event, like Wizards Unite Fan Fest. They haven't delivered. No, bro, I forgot about that, Lizzie. I forgot about that. Yeah. The Wizarding World has canceled has canceled a lot of stuff. I still think we'll get an announcement this year. Becky, yeah, for sure. Get Summer Games Fest would be good. Like, I would love to see it at Summer Games Fest. And I had even said, I was like, we got Summer Games Fest. We got Back to Hogwarts Day. Summer Games Fest in June. Back to Hogwarts Day in September. Obviously, the Game Awards. In between that, you got a couple of other gaming awards stuff they could be announcing it. And Avalanche Software and WB is so big anyway, where they've done stuff themselves. They don't even have to wait for an awards show. I hope they do it themselves. I hope they just announce, hey, reveal trailer coming next week or whatever. I don't think they need a show. The game is big enough where they can just do it themselves. I might be old and I forget things, but I do not forget anything about Harry Potter. The position for a character artist on Avalanche has me thinking that is so close now. And that's the thing. I gotta see the link for the character artist, Becky, because do we know if that's for the MMO or for Hogwarts Legacy? I didn't see the link or the description. Because if it's for Hogwarts Legacy 2, it's going to say, again, I've applied for the community manager job. I've looked at all the job postings. And there's differences in terminology in regards to description of the job. And if it's for the sequel, it's going to say work with the team that created Hogwarts Legacy on what's next. And then if it's for the MMO, it's going to say work on an online multiplayer RPG set in the Wizarding World. So those are going to be the two distinctions. And I haven't seen anybody reference that at all. So the job, again, could be for the MMO. Yeah, the position's enclosed. So everybody talking about this character artist could be for, again, the MMO. But they just see job, Avalanche Software, oh, it's for Hogwarts Legacy 2. Like, and they said they're working on multiple games. It could be working on another game as well. Like, it's just so frustrating, man. It's just so frustrating. It's just so frustrating. I mean, I know, like, at least Avalanche Software is, like, aware that, like, at least what I'm putting out in regards to content-wise is tied directly to accurate, factual stuff that they're doing. And so, like, at least I have that, and I know you guys know that. And so our diehards, our Wizarding World fam, our Patronus Squad crew, fans of the channel, you guys are savvy enough to understand, okay, that's fake news, that doesn't make sense, or that doesn't coincide with what we've been talking about for the past 2 years in regards to job listings, in regards to social media posts, in regards to theories, in regards to story stuff. Like, you guys have an understanding, and so now it's just, we're just so niche. We're just so niche in regards to our audience and what we've been doing, so... Sorry, James. I didn't mean to make you go on a rant, bro. My bad. I mean, it was on the schedule in regards to me talking about these leaks and rumors, so you're good. I'll bet they are working on Quidditch Champions too, bro. There's no way. There is no way. There is no way. And that's a completely different team. That's studio. What's the name? I forgot the name of the studio. The game is really... Don't you start it, Dylan. Don't you start. In the chat saying the game's releasing this summer. Oh, my gaze. I've seen where WB is rumored to also be working on the Injustice 3 as well. I saw that one, too. But, like, I mean, again, just being honest with you guys and up front, like, I try to be the person who, like, pays attention and follows, like, all the stuff. Because... you know, like, you just never know. And there's a lot of information going around. Like, there just is. And so I was like, maybe I missed something. I don't claim to have all the information. I'm only one person. I mean, Joe Max, shout out to Support Crow, will find something. He's like, yo, did you see this? I was like, nope, I haven't looked at it yet. I usually look at job listings across the weekend or something. Or... Becky will post something she found on X or something in the Discord or whatever. So I'm not claiming to have all the information, and if it doesn't come from me, then it's a lie. I'm not saying all that. I'm saying when it comes to your boy, I'm either going to have references or have a convincing argument, as CBR said here, as to why my speculation is plausible. But I'm going to reference where the information is coming from, and I'm going to back it up with stuff and not just put rumor and then just say something random. Like, it just doesn't make sense. I think your line of reasoning makes a lot of sense. Thank you. Hey, speaking of Avalanche, what is up, Todd? James got me laughing. Don't do that. Don't do that, Todd. Don't do that, Todd. Unless you're going to explain why you're laughing at me. Dancing. 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 Hey, shout out to Hillary, celebrating 35 months Patronus Squad. Also, Hillary. I went to Lynn Haven Mall. I have not tried these yet. I need to know if you tried them yet. I went to Lynn Haven Mall today. That's why I was late for the stream and got those. Good night, everyone. I'll see you guys later. Prestos, thank you for the gifted sub. and your presence today. Have a great night, man. Always good seeing you. Hope you have a good rest of your week. I just mean because you spit truth for not understanding these rumors that make no sense. Thank you, Todd. Thank you. Thank you. Where did you get them? Yeah, Lynn Haven Mall, Cinnabon. Yeah, they just dropped Monday, Hillary. These just dropped Monday. Yeah, we're gonna be trying these in a little bit at the end, near the end of the stream. But yeah, I'm scared because I don't know, cinnamon rolls and butterbeer. I feel like it would be amazing, but we'll see. We'll see. But thank you, Todd. What save? Nothing to save. I meant. Dylan, get out of here. Will Matilda Weasley be the headmaster for Hogwarts Legacy 2? If I remember correctly, Black was one of the longest running headmasters next to Dumbledore. Phineas Black. So I don't think she takes over. In regards to characters. I'm not signing in. Belong Gryffindor house, blah, blah, blah. Like you'd be better off your own house. Instance, given the choice, we always choose to save our own necks. Harry Potter's not our own neck. I'm saving, as a colleague fight, being noble. Was a pure blood wizard born in the House of Black. He was the younger brother's series. Wait, what? And the older brother of he attended Hogwarts in your house. I thought he was one of the longest running professors, if I remember correctly. Had offered advice to current headmasters as well as to a Grimmauld place, home of the Blacks, allowing them to play a contributing role. Second Wizarding War. 1847. Yeah, I think he was one of the longest running headmasters. Let me see if there's an option to click headmasters. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure me saying something again. I want receipts. Me saying something isn't just me saying something. 30 years long, says Dylan. How long? Yeah, that's pretty long. Duties. We already know their duties. Do they have the list? Over the staff, blah, 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 blah. Social security, tools, resources. Here we go. First headmaster, 40. Let's get to the 18s. He was before this. Yeah. So I think he was right after Apraxia. So, plus 14, maybe. Most unpopular headmaster in history, served during the invasion of the school by Ranrock. Yeah. 1925 to 1965. Dumbledore, 65 to 93. Yeah, Phineas was up there for a long time. IGN reported that HBO just renewed the Harry Potter series for season 2, which films this fall. No. What? Wait. What? They already confirmed season 2? I mean, that's not a surprise. IGN. Wait, why am I listening to IGN, though? Still. I mean, nothing against IGN. Shout out to Lynette, a.k.a. Was it PhD? HBO's TV recreation of the Harry Potter books will debut on Christmas Day, 2026. And the season 2, which will tell the story of Chamber of Secrets, is already on the way. I love that picture. Wait, let me see what my boy says. Wizarding World Direct. Whoa. I mean, they already confirmed. Wait, I mean, it's. Oh, here we go. I mean, they said they committed 10 years to it, though. Wizarding World Direct. Shout out to Wizarding World Direct, friend of the channel. Following the release of the first official image by HBO, the first official trailer of the upcoming HBO series revealed fans' first glimpse in this ambitious new adaptation of the beloved Wizarding World. Trailer dropped, blah, 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 blah. Trailer reveals meet the new cast. A new chapter for the Wizarding World. What's next? First official look, HBO kicked off the next chapter of Harry Potter. The full series lists 2 responses to Harry Potter first season. Wait. Did I miss something? Harry Potter officially renews the second season of HBO. Chamber of Secrets will build. Ooh, they're starting to film this fall. So I knew they were going to have a short break in between the first season, because they should be wrapping up the first season now. I knew there was going to be a short break in between the 2 seasons, because they want to have the kids relatively around the same age. So, Chamber of Secrets, filming this fall. That's crazy. That's crazy. When did they announce this show? Like 2021? It still feels like yesterday. And now, they're already like, we're going to begin filming season 2 in the fall of 2026. With the series dropping Christmas 2026. That's crazy. Because IGN is very reputable and accurate. Why you laugh at IGN, James? I mean, it's IGN, so that's all I need to say. They'll probably give the show a 7, so. Or probably lower because of JK, but yeah. Shout out to IGN. Bro. Yeah, but yeah, Fig should should remain the headmaster in the sequel if the timeline here is to be correct. Because we're not going to get into the 1920s unless that sounds like a separate game. Chamber of Secrets will definitely be fun to watch. I can't wait. Yeah, bro, I can't wait to see my girl, Jenny. My favorite characters in the whole series. Hey, what's up, Delta? What up, James? What is good? A 7. That's showing the exactly. If they give it a 6 or lower, then that's going to be in contention. While the kids go to film as if they really were at Hogwarts for real when this filming starts, September 1st, maybe. I mean, fall technically is like late September, so. But they have they were expanding Studio Leavesden, whatever it's called, so they could have more room for classes for the kids. Because obviously they're all school age. And just like the original cast with Rupert, Emma, and Daniel, they were all like doing school while filming. So. Can't spell IGN. Can't spell ignorant. What you know about ignorant, Stargaze? James, did you see my post of the Hogwarts Express coming to Southern California? Be throughout back to Hogwarts Day 2. I did not see that one. I missed it. Yeah, I got to get access to Discord through my other phone because I just got the new phone Z Fold last week. I unboxed it for you guys, but I just transferred my information over to it this weekend, and I've been having issues logging in. So yeah, but I got to check it out. Phineas Black has mastered until his death in 1925. Yeah, that's what I thought. So he's at least 30 years. How are you today, James? Hey, Potterhead Mando, what's good? What's good, Pergos? He said it was good. I just started book 2. Ooh, yeah, the audio series. Nintendo just shadow dropped a Star Fox. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's about to start. It's about to start. It's only 15 minutes, though. That's like in 3 minutes. It's what, 3 p.m. Pacific? That's 6 p.m. Eastern? Yeah, that's like in 3 minutes. What? It's got to be something for the Switch too, which I can't afford right now. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I'm going to have this on the side. That's crazy. Do they not care about their own IP? Do they not care about their own IP? Why are they doing it? Why is this a shadow drop? Anyway, getting back to, because I'm going to have to react to this after the stream. Getting back to the fake news stuff though. Somebody did DM me. What's his face? I think it was on Instagram. That's crazy. Do they not care about, why would you do it like that? Why would you do it like that? Anyway, something was going to leak or something. Somebody DM'd me, and I don't know if they did or not. They didn't. They didn't. Because somebody said that Jason Anthony said something about the sequel being in the in the same time period. And I wanna see what they said. Here we go. Yeah, Tawny and Luke. So right here, yeah, I'm on Instagram right now. So right here, my post, check it out. Tawny and Luke said Jason Anthony has already confirmed that Hogwarts Legacy 2 will be set in the 1890s on his TikTok back in November. So this was back in November, according to Tawny and Luke. They're regularly active, especially on my Instagram and social medias. And I asked for a DM, the video link. Yes, sending now, but I don't see it. Because I would love to see that. Let me see. Maybe it's under request. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Here we go. I have it. So this is from Jason Anthony. And I'll post this in the Discord. So if y'all on social media and y'all see somebody talking nonsense again, y'all can post this. Y'all can share this. Let me go here. Proof. Recent proof since November. And again, the connect. People are just stupid. I'm sorry. So in the comments under his live stream, shout out to if you guys aren't already, follow Jason Anthony on TikTok. He not only does Wizarding World voices, but he's been in the game for a while. I got to interview him personally. You can check that out on my channel as well. So you tell me, is there a new Hogwarts Legacy in the making? Tawny tagged me in this one. I must have missed this like a year ago. Well, November. Jason Anthony, thumbs up. What time frame or year is it based on? And then he says 1890 right here. It'll still be about the current MC or something else. People are just asking. But 1890, it says right there. 1890. 6 p.m. Thank you for the time check. Clock turquoise looking upward. Clock turquoise looking up. Mine is 6. So, yeah, there it is. 1890. Jason Anthony regarding time period for Hogwarts Legacy sequel. So he says, so you tell me there's a new Hogwarts Legacy in the making. Yeah. It's like, I don't, and people who bought into these rumors, they either don't understand lore or don't understand Avalanche software. Like, that's just it. I mean, this is not, and this was posted December 2025. And this is more recent than the article I showed you guys regarding the connection between the show and Hogwarts Legacy sequel. This is more recent than that initial post, because WB since then hasn't said anything. I want to see the screenshots. I saved my screenshots just in case somebody takes down the article or changes stuff. But I just don't have the entire article. It's probably still up. So this was November 6, 2024. November 6, 2024 was the last time they said anything about this show connecting. November 6, 2024. So that's like 2.5 years. Which is crazy. Jason has been the only voice actor from the game who has been consistently making content, answering questions about his voices and the characters. Yeah. He has. I've reached out to a couple of people, and I've gotten as far outside of Jason Anthony, who I have been able to interview. I've gotten as far as their agency when it comes to stuff, because they'll refer me. They're usually either ignore me or polite and saying, hey, like stuff like this, you go, respond to my agency. Feel free to email them here, and then I'll do that. And so I've usually gotten as far as that. I can't talk to anybody at Avalanche Software. Chandler told me they're not allowed to do interviews about anything, even the past stuff. I might be able to pull Chandler eventually, since he's no longer there. I assume he's still under NDA for anything the sequel, as he was there just like last fall. So I'm sure he can't say anything about the sequel, but honestly, I wouldn't ask him anything about the sequel. I would ask Chandler about just how exciting and how crazy and maybe even how challenging it was getting Hogwarts Legacy out the door from his arrival to even his departure. Obviously asking how he and his fiance are doing. They just came back from their honeymoon stuff and everything, or at least another trip to Italy. And his new job now and everything. So, Chandler might be somebody I might be able to get my hands on. I know a lot of the other devs, there's some people who had like left, but now like rehired that I know, and a couple of other people. So, I'll I wouldn't ask about the sequel outside of how excited are you about it. But, you know, understanding NDAs and having had so many of them myself, I just wouldn't want to put anybody in that situation because I know I wouldn't want to be. Oh, man. So, yeah. But, yeah, shout out to Jason Anthony kind of giving us that nugget. Shout out to Trelawney for tagging me in this. And, like, I mean, so please, I'll make sure to share this in Discord, but please use this. Please use this as your response to the fake news because, oh my gosh, there's so much, man. There's so much of it. And it's just sad, man. It's just sad. Like, I hate seeing it because, like, you know, people aren't as fanatics as I am. You know, fan is short for fanatics. But at the same time, so many people do stuff for clicks, and it's just sad. It's just sad in my opinion. It's just sad in my opinion. So, that being said, yeah. I know people are side watching Nintendo Direct, but how's that going? Sounds like rage bait to me. I mean, honestly, it is rage bait for me. It's rage bait for me. And, like, I love WB, but some of the decision making after Hogwarts Legacy has allowed people to be like, well, them uprooting the first game timeline and story to make it fit with the Harry Potter TV show, that's something WB might do. Like, if I'm reading the room, if I'm reading what people say online, which is what I do all the time, I have to live online to understand what people are talking about, which will help me develop topics for content. I have to see what people are saying. And people are just like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm just like, they have to combat that. Like, they have to combat that. So they already have to combat reputation after the first game. Now they have to combat the fake news as well. Avalanche Software has to remain quiet until they're ready to put out stuff. They just got a new community manager, so they haven't had a voice yet, really. And then coordinating timing and stuff, marketing with Wizarding World, with the Warner Brothers, and with their team, the PR, marketing. Shout out to Eric Martin and, you know, Cody. Like, all of those things play a factor into all this stuff, but the silence has just allowed people to just say what they want. Like, it just has. And, like, I like this right here, I don't understand how people run with stuff like this. I know it was like, it got a lot of hits on Reddit, but the Chamber of Secrets, like, people don't know, it's like people don't know lore, bro. I know. I want to see the Chamber of Secrets in the game. I want to explore it. I want to see Diagon Alley. I want to see other schools. I want to see X famous location from the Harry Potter books. I want to see all of that. I would love to. But, like, some of this stuff people are just throwing out there, and, like, you can even say some of the stuff I'm saying, but none of the stuff they're saying is tied to the story. Like, something Alan said when it came to the game, when he was developing, when I was sitting next to him, and even, like, some of the interviews I've done with him. He always says any of the gameplay mechanics, locations, and stuff has to make sense within the overall narrative. The narrative is what drives the gameplay mechanics at the end of the day. And so, like, I don't think people think about that. They just think a Wizarding World game, oh, let's go see this place. Let's go see this place. And I get it, but, like, posts like this blowing up, where Gaming Bible, like, quotes it from Reddit, post, like, other stuff from Hogwarts Legacy 2 blowing up, it's I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like I do so much of trying to be authentic to what Avalanche Software has been trying to do narratively with the game. And I'll be the first one to say I think it was one of the weak spots in regards story-wise for the game. As much as I love that game, only game I've platinum, I think the story was a weak spot. But it's still their story that they told. And like none of these posts do a good job explaining why we would go to the Chamber of Secrets. None of it. And the reason for this post, by the way, on Reddit that Gaming Bible stole from, I'm sorry, Gaming Bible. I don't mean to dunk on you like this, but like, let's just call a spade a spade. They used this because of the connection to the TV show. Like, this is their reasoning for it. And it blew up on Reddit. And I thought Reddit, of all places, was the place to be, like, where you got to, like, explain yourself. I was like, I guess not anymore. Like, it's just... Be careful out there, you guys. Be careful out there. If nobody posts any sources, if nobody posts any reference, if people are, these blogs right here are posting or referencing posts from X or Reddit without any references to anything previously or to anything now, it's just, people just throwing stuff out there. And again, I'll let you know when it's speculation when I say it. And I'll let you know if I'm referencing something. And even though some of my news might be old in regards to my reasoning for why we're still in the 1890s, because I talked to Alan too, and he said they left some nuggets so they can continue the story possibly if the game is a success. That was in 2023. So obviously a lot can change. But, like, at least I'm quoting something, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's just so frustrating, man. And the thing is, I care about the IP. I care about what work is being done at Avalanche Software. I care about the community not being confused and lied to and just rumored to death. Like, that's why I don't post all these videos in regards to news. If I see news, I'm going to post about it. I'm going to make a dedicated video about it. Most of the stuff on Wizarding Wednesdays is just speculation based off of news, based off of what we know narratively. But, like, it's just sad, bro. See you, Becky. Thanks so much. See you next week. Lauren, a whole bunch of people who play the game that doesn't know anything about Harry Potter. Even those who watch the films just don't understand the timeline. Some players keep wanting Marauder's map. Yeah. And that's why I keep saying it just ties back to, it's more like a hopeful wish list. Basically. It's just, they said it on Twitch. It's basically, that's what it is. And I'm not mad at it. But at the same time, like, I'm more so frustrated with these gaming journalists quoting these posts that blow up on Reddit, X, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, because they got a lot of eyes. So if they got a lot of eyes, we're going to post this thing to hopefully bring those eyes to our website. I get it. I understand it. You know, content cycling, you know, regurgitating content, you know, blah, 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 just adding your own twist. I get it. I have to do it. If Hogwarts Legacy makes a post, they're posting something, I'm talking about that post. So it's like regurgitating the same content, but I just have added my own spin to it. I get it. This is what I do. But at the same time, like, there's no thought pattern to it. Like, the fact that Gaming Bible said that at the end you had a good or bad choice to make. I'm like, wait, what? With Ancient Magic. I was like, no, it wasn't good or bad. It was, you still had to make a choice. The keepers showed why they kept it a secret because of what happened with the door. But the lesson is still, you get to decide. Is the Wizarding World ready for this powerful magic? that was hidden. Miriam still believed in people and what it could do. That's what Fig said at the beginning of the game. So there's still people who believe ancient magic can be used for good. Keepers are like, bro, nah, I can't trust the Wizarding World. So now we make that choice. That's why, going back to the post, that's why this post, I think, was a bigger deal than people realize. Because not many people might remember the game. And so now we're like, oh yeah, that's right. That's what the game was about. Story 2 teaser. Your choice still is going to affect not only the ending of the game in the first one, but how the game starts in the second one. The theme of ancient magic is ever prevalent, especially with so few can use it. I don't even know who else can use it. All we know is us right now. So that ancient magic is not something to be trifled with. That was a lesson we needed to learn. Based off of what Isadora did and what the Keepers did. That was a lesson we also learned based off of what Ranrock did with ancient magic. And even what Seb wanted to do to help his sister. Everybody starts in a good place. Isadora wanted to save her father. Seb wants to save his sister. Ranrock wants to save his goblin kind. It's just how you go about doing it. Can't be trifling when doing it. That's the lesson. And that's the lesson we're going to learn. Still in the sequel, if they continue this. And that's why I say, next to Dumbledore, ancient magic is one of the biggest things that it can connect to the Harry Potter TV show. So why not have that front and center? Why not tease that? Especially if you're going to start making posts regularly. Especially if it's about story. Especially if it's about the narrative. Anyway. Quick reminder, guys, we also can't have the Triwizard Tournament in Hogwarts Legacy 2 for a similar... Yeah, we can't. People want Triwizard Tournament. We can't have it, bro. We can't have it. I can make a way where I can say we try to do it, because that's something I feels like something Phineas Black would want to try and do, but it would have to fail also. Because obviously we haven't had one. We're not going to have one until Harry Potter's time. James, there you go with the Seb hate. I'm not hating on Seb. I'm just saying Seb is Seb. Seb is who he is. I'm on the Goblins and Marion's side. And that's the thing I said that last week, especially with the Goblins and Ancient Magic. I hope they kind of explore how serious this is. Again, Ancient Magic is not something to be trifled with. You see what happens when it's like in the wrong hands. It would be cool if they explored if those wrong hands are ours. Like, they still have the answer of who's training us, where are we at emotionally. Like, again, I said this all last week. Like, those are very powerful notions that would be awesome to explore from a narrative reasoning. A 16-year-old dealing with the loss of a mentor, a 16-year-old dealing with the loss of a good friend, a 16-year-old dealing with the descent into darkness of a good friend, Seb, loss of a mentor, Fig, the weight of 400 years of secrecy, either down the drain or kept from the Keepers. Isadora, on top of everything that's happening now and possible pressure from the Ministry of Magic. A 16-year-old has to deal with that. Us, our character. So narratively, that's pretty heavy for a 16-year-old to deal with all at the same time. I know it'd be tough for me, and I'm like 40. So like, that would be tough for a 16-year-old emotionally to deal with who's still developing. What does that look like in the wizarding world? We saw kind of that with Harry in Order of the Phoenix. He was being ridiculed. Everybody said he was a liar. Dumbledore kept his distance. He kept having to rehash memories because of what Snape was doing with his mind to help keep Voldemort out of his head. His friends was keeping distance and stuff. Like, all of this was happening. And it was heavy. That's why I love Order of the Phoenix. That's why he and Luna were so tight. I would love to have that similar vibe in regards to emotional trauma and dealing with that. Emotional weight. I would love to have that in the sequel. I would love to have that. Because the breadcrumbs are there. Narratively. Breadcrumbs are there. So I'm like, explore that. Explore that. It was too surface level with the emotional stuff with our character. It was heavy with Seb, but it was too surface level with our character. Especially dealing with Ranrock. Because that relationship between goblins and wizards, bro. Heavy? What? And wizard kind was horrible too? What? Hashtag possible justice for Ranrock? What? What? Bro. Dealing with the legislative laws that were in place to prevent the uprising of goblins can be compared to Jim Crow back in the day in the United States. You can compare the two if you wanted to. You could. How would that look? You could compare those two. Bro, like, I'm just telling you. Justice for the Lot guy. I'm joking. But I'm just saying, like, if you look at it, the wizards, wizard kind, Ministry of Magic, set laws in place. So goblins couldn't, like, do anything. Not use wands. Not use, like, bro, I'm just saying. So, and we didn't even touch on it. We didn't even touch on it, really. We didn't even touch on it. So, I hope they have a chance to do that with our character. And I hope they do concerning our emotional toll of losing a friend. Fig, and again, Seb descending in the darkness. Our role in that darkness. And the heavy weight of revealing this ancient magic to the world or keeping it hidden. I hope they explore that. Wizard Kind doesn't have the best track record of rights for intelligent beings. There you go. There you go. Why do you think the Centaurs was so mean to him? I mean, what about elves, James, if we go with that? I mean, yeah, facts. Elves too. Elves too. Elves too. Like, I'm just saying, they could writing this. That's what I love. Like, I love these types of topics like this, especially when you compare it to like real world. Like, bro, it can get real fast. It can get real fast. It can get real fast. Also, those wand carrier laws apply to all non-human beings, just not goblins. Yes. The lore really takes it to a dark place. Yes, Cloud Roth. Yes. And, like, the lore taking it to a dark place is why a character like Harry, like Hermione, like a Ron, like a Luna, were so needed. They weren't, to a degree they were, but they weren't fully jaded. They were young enough to think outside the box, to buck against the system, and stand on business, bro. Like, Spew? Come on. Like, they stood on business. They stood on business. Yeah. That's how they did back in the day. That's how they did things back in the day. That's not how we're going to do it today. That's not how we're going to be like. Like, how does that not inspiration for us and our world? Like, how is that not inspiring, bro? Seeing how things were back in the day and trying to make it better day by day. Not just for an entire world. Like, nobody has that reach where you can affect the entire world. But maybe you have that reach within your family, within the people you work with, within your community, your next door neighbor. Maybe you have that reach even online with the person you talk to every day. Maybe you have that way to impact social change. That's what we learned from Harry Potter. Outside of all this other stuff. All the darkness that's happening around us. Staying on business, still doing the right thing, bro. Because the wizards, they were bad, bro. They were bad. Wizard kind, bro. So, anyway. I'm getting off my podium. Let's try some Cinnabons. Let's try some Cinnabons. But thank you for being here with my TED Talk. Dobby is Rosa. Let's go, Dobby. Hashtag Dobby, bro. Let's go, Dobby. Dobby is free. Dobby is free. All right. Let's do our chocolate frog drop. And we'll do a Cinnabon and then chocolate frog. All right. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Alrighty, dighty, here we go. Dobby's a free elf. Alright. I'm gonna need hand wipes. Creature. Yo, Creature too, bro. Creature? Shout out to Creature. Alright, here we go. I didn't bring a knife. I'm going in. So, again, for those of you guys don't know, this is... Cinnabon did a collab with Harry Potter, Butterbeer. They bring it back the Butterbeer flavored stuff. You guys seen this? Try the goldfish, the cookies, the popcorn. Shout out to Hillary and other things. The donuts, the Krispy Kreme donuts. Last year we tried. So this year we're trying the Butterbeer cinnamon buns from Cinnabon. It just dropped, went live Monday. And I just remembered. So we're going to be trying it. You will see my first impression. These things are huge. Jeez. They say warm them up, but I don't need to warm them up for it to get the taste. The music, yeah. I'm gonna start playing these every stream now. This is from the wizardry behind Hogwarts Legacy documentary. And yeah, this is anyway all brain. I mean, yeah. Butterscotch is one of our favorite flavors, so I'm guessing a good taste, says Rita. I hope so. But I squeezed this one, but this is how big it is. Like, next to my head, this is how big Cinnabon is. So, it's a pretty good size. Alright, we might have some ASMR of me eating. I'm going to try not to be too loud. And he's got some Butterbeer flakes, I think, as well. So, We'll see. I'm gonna try to get a big bite with the flakes. Maybe I'll take a bite at the top. All right, here we go. You get my review score. I'm biting off the top. Okay, there we go. I was about to say, I'm not getting a lot of butterbeer. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. If butterbeer is not overpowering, you taste mostly cinnamon, but you still taste the yeah, you still taste the butterbeer. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, go try it. Go try it. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts. It's good. Make sure you warm it up, though. Make sure you warm it up. Verdict this. I wish the wizard is never late, but we are about to end in like 5-10 minutes. Yeah. I give it. Yeah, I give it a solid 8.5. It's good. If you like cinnamon buns, you're gonna love this. It's good. It's good. It's subtle. It's subtle. It's good. It's subtle. 8.5, 9. 9. It's good. This is a good like breakfast. Well, I wouldn't even say breakfast, but this would be good like to have Saturday morning. You know you're not going anywhere. Like a fun little breakfast snack like you bring to the office or something. Yeah. Get some, it would go good with some ice cold milk or like a good coffee. It's good. Ooh, butter. So this, if you, for the coffee drinkers, this with the butterbeer half and half in your coffee. There you go. Cream butter. I'm sorry, butterbeer creamer. There you go. There you go. Ooh, ice cream. I gotta get some ice cream now. Do they have butterbeer ice cream? I just can't buy. Bro. Okay. I know Universal doesn't accept food inside and bring it in. But Universal, if Universal has a Cinnabon, go get a Cinnabon, a butterbeer Cinnabon with a butterbeer ice cream float. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this was vanilla ice cream. Yeah, this was vanilla ice cream. We're good. Cinnabon has other items. They do have other items as well. Let me look up the website for you guys. So you can get, because I think they have like a Frappuccino or something. Keep that away from me. Hold on, let me look it up for y'all. Because they have other items. I think they have like one other item. Excuse me. They have one other item. I don't want to order. Let's see. Menu. Here we go. Here we go. No, it was going to have my location. Okay. So I got, oh my gosh, 15. Oh, is it 15? 15 single, and then the 6-pack. That's what I got. Then they have this favorite chai latte. I don't know what that is. Enchanted by our chai latte, the butterbeer flavored beverage comes straight from Hogsmeade for a limited time. Oh, this goes to the 17th. So you only got a couple of weeks. So this is the only other thing they have at Cinnabon. So they got this and then the cinnamon rolls. Sounds like a dirty chai. I've never had a chai. Yeah, Eastwood does have its own special. Or oh, okay. Good to know. But yeah, there you go. Good through the 17th, so go support your local Cinnabon. I know all the ones around here are in the mall. It might be the case for you guys as well, but it's good. Like I said, heat it up and have some ice cold ice cream, vanilla ice cream over it, so it start melting a little bit. You'll be good to go. You'll be good to go. It was good. It was good. The butterbeer is not as strong as it is like on the Keebler cookies I tried, or even the goldfish, but it's good. I'm trying to think if I had to pick between this or the donuts, the Back to Hogwarts Day donuts. I don't know. Honestly, I think I might go with the Cinnabons, because I think I only like the blueberry. I think I only like this one and maybe Hufflepuff. I was disappointed by the Slytherin because the green just tasted weird, and I was disappointed by the Gryffindor. I think Sue and I just go back to a Wizarding Wednesday or go on our Instagram. We did our rankings. Just check out our reels. But I think it went 1, 2, 3, 4, or either 1, 2, 3, 4 in that order. Yes, okay, I remember liking the Hufflepuff one. I know I like these two. I don't remember this one. I know I didn't like this one. I know I like these two. I know I'll hit the gym after because of the calories, but it's worth it. The donuts look so pretty, but the flavors weren't creative, especially. Yes, that's it. They looked amazing. Even the sorting hat donut, with the filling for whatever color is your house. Like, conceptual, it was great. Taste-wise, it lacked. The butterbeer goldfish they do taste sweeter, Naylene. They do. I agree. All right, let's open the chocolate frogs right quick and get you guys out of here. Thank you for being here, you guys. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope I explained why I think the post from Hogwarts Legacy yesterday could mean something. Also, I've been highlighting our Wizarding World shirts. This one I think is from Wizarding Trunk. What does this say? Groundskeeper with groundskeeper with tools right here, and then on the back shout out to Wizarding Trunk. Shout out to Matrona Squad. Yeah, the 6 count was like $30. But yeah, I hope I explained it. So hopefully I can use this as a write-off, Hillary. For the channel. Alright, guesses in the chat right quick before we get out of here for the Chocolate Frog. It's a nice shirt. I'm sweating. Is the fan? Oh, the fan is not on. It's hot outside. I'm surprised this Chocolate Frog survived. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. It'll be after football practice. I'll drop one by over there. I gotta head out there anyway to go to Pokemon card day. I'll do it. Text me your address. Amelia forever. I hope so we got Hermione last week, completing the Golden Trio. Finally. Now I want to see if Newt is actually a card or something else. Hell yeah, Harvey. Jack Black. Jack Black, aka Birdie Watts himself, Merlin forever, Amelia forever. Alright. We'll do both at the same time. No, I'll do one at a time. Give us hope. One has a very short description. I wonder who that is. Ready, ready? Why did I say ready, ready? Football. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey! This is our first Ollivander for the new set. Juan, this is for us. Amelia and Ginger says if I'd have Mando. So we got Ollivander. This is our first Ollivander for the new set. The old set had a white trim around it. This one has the blue trim. Ollivander, proprietor of Ollivanders, makers of fine wands since 382 BC. Ollivander believed that the best wands had cores of powerful magical substances expertly enclosed and specially selected in complementary wand woods. I felt like a run-on sentence. I didn't see any commas, but yeah. There's Ollivander. And the second one, this is the shortest description. I'm not going to read it. I think it's like one sentence. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, there she is! Our first Amelia! Who said Amelia forever? Was that Rita? Hey, let's go. Amelia, we found her. The card chooses the fatherhead, Mr. J. That's a good one, Laura. We found her. This is our first Amelia as well on the new set. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I think it was Rita. Yeah, okay, it was. Okay. Waving. Let's go. We found her. Amelia's in the chat. Amelia's in the chat. There we go. Iconic. 2 iconic witches and wizards. Speaking of iconic, you guys, thank you for being iconic and hanging out with us today, this Wizarding Wednesday, talking all things Harry Potter with the TV show just announcing season 2 filming in the fall, to of course the Hogwarts Legacy post, why it could be a thing, why it might not be a thing. Either way, we talked about it and had some fun along the way, and you got to hear me rant for a little bit, so you guys always enjoy that. But thank you guys for dropping likes on the video over on YouTube. Thank you for the follows over on Twitch. Thank you for Patronus squads for coming in and holding it down, making all of this possible. When you join the Patronus squad, when you support on that level, you allow us to get Cinnabons to try for you guys, and chocolate frogs, but also the lights and technology, all the stuff that allows us to stream, allows us to make content, getting new bulbs for our lights, for the streams and videos, getting new batteries for our cameras, new cords for our webcams. All of that is because of Patronus Squad and what you guys do on a daily basis, but also just your support means everything to us. So we thank you guys. We do not take this lightly. 2 hours hanging with somebody talking about nonsense half the time is really appreciated. So I hope add some kind of Lumos and some kind of fun in your life, especially where things in life can be kind of crazy, especially nowadays. So we love you guys. Hopefully this marketing for Hogwarts Legacy 2 is starting to ramp up in some way, shape, or form, and if not, we'll still be talking about this game until it happens. So make sure you join us every Wednesday live for content like this if you're into it. Be sure to drop a like over on YouTube. Be sure to comment below your thoughts on the stream, and spread Lumos. You never know who needs it, especially with Mental Health Awareness Month. We're going to be doing something special for that. Be on the lookout. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Ryan Little.
Japan.
Ryan Little.
Japan.
Thank you.
Ryan Little.
Japan.